Hey everybody, my name's Kyle. I'm a physical media collector, but my main specialty is movies. As you can see, I don't have the most intricately designed layout or setup yet. This is my first video, and I'm just kind of wanting to test the waters, test the landscape, just kind of get a feel of what I should do. But maybe here down the line I'll have more of an elaborate layout. So I've been a big physical media collector for several years, and over the years I've kind of followed people here and there on YouTube and other platforms, just keeping up with other people's personal media collections, and it's just a fun thing to do. And for a little while I've had the idea of maybe joining in as well, just wanting to connect with other physical media collectors. And my main thing is movies. I love collecting movies on VHS, DVD, Laserdisc, Blu-ray, and it's just been a fun hobby of mine for years. I remember my late teen years. I remember several blockbusters going out of business, and I remember that was a really good launch pad for me getting into this whole scene. And for many, many years, I've been getting into collecting physical media in different formats, and it's been broadening in many ways. I also collect CDs and records and such, but my main specialty is movies. And what I wanted to do today is just talk about this haul that I got from the local Goodwill. Um, Maybe here down the line I could show you guys my media room, but I'm just kind of starting off simple. And apologies if this isn't the most advanced, the advanced layout. I just kind of, I'll be honest with you, right now my camera is sitting on a giant stack of videotapes. Maybe I'll get a tripod or something later on down the road, but just for now, I'm just going to keep things simple. I'm just going to show you this really nice haul that I got from, like I said, the local Goodwill. All right, so this first tape I got, Butterfield 8, stars Elizabeth Taylor and several other actors. A lot of these movies that you're going to see here, I actually don't think I've seen any of these movies before. I don't think. But, it's just, fun to collect. And then the movies here, if I ever want to see it, it's just, fun because you never know what you're going to find. There have been many times where I'll just be in a store and I see something that I've never heard of. I grab it and then watch it down the line and it ends up being one of my favorite movies. So, I just like collecting anything that looks interesting. So this movie, I don't know a ton about it, but I'd say my main area that I need to explore is the classics of cinema, because I haven't seen many films with Elizabeth Taylor in it, but I picked this up and I read the synopsis and it sounded pretty interesting. According to the back of the box, it said won her first Academy Award. Elizabeth Taylor won her first Oscar for this. That's what the box says. And so I grabbed this, and maybe this could be a good way to explore Elizabeth Taylor's filmography. So Butterfield 8. Let's see what year it is. I think it said 19. Let's see if I can find it. One of 1960s box office top 10. So I don't know if it's the decade of the 1960s. It's probably just the top 10 of the year 1960. I'm not sure which, but yeah, that was a pretty good find. Looking forward to watching that. And it's funny. This is the only DVD I picked up. Tommy Lee Jones and Man of the House. I don't know much about this one either. I just read the back, and it says it's a comedy. And it said Tommy Lee Jones is going to be watching over these cheerleaders, and it sounds really fun. So I like, getting comedies like this that aren't very well known, or maybe this is well known, I'm not sure. But one thing I wanted to make sure that I do is make sure that's widescreen, because I don't want to watch things on full screen because it's cutting out a lot of the pictures. So I made sure to make sure this is widescreen. But yeah, this is a movie that looks pretty fun, so I thought I'd check it out. Whenever I go to Goodwills, I always like to find things that I probably can't find anywhere else. Things that are really obscure and maybe not well known, because there may be some hidden gems that I stumble on. I'm always, looking forward to finding things that I didn't expect at all. Okay, so it looks like I won't be able to record all this in one go. That's okay. I mean, this is my very first attempt at putting together a blog video like this. So, as time goes on, I'll work out the kinks, and maybe this will look a little more professional as I go along, but that's okay. This is a very low stakes effort, so no worries. Anyway, so let's continue. Now, I may have to piece all the clips together, once I get done wrapping up here. So anyway, let's just continue. All right, next video I got. And by the way, I think the rest of these are videotapes. So just to give you an idea of what to expect in this little video. Okay, so next video, Far From Home, The Adventures of Yellow Dog. I've heard of that 90s movie Far From Home. What's that girl's name? Off the top of my head, I can't think of it. But I think Jeff Daniels is in it. I wonder if this is like a similar, like if this is like a movie in a series. I don't know if it's, I don't know if that one with Jeff Daniels is connected to this one, but anyway, I was looking here. This came out in 1995. You know, I miss movies about, you know, young kids and, you know, animals like this. It seemed like they were very prevalent back when I was a kid, but I don't see them as much nowadays, which is a real shame. But yeah, this looks pretty interesting. So, you know, whenever I see a movie like this where it's a kid having a bond with an animal, I have like a special connection to it. So I thought I'd go ahead and grab this and check it out. All right, next up. Oh, this is funny. Richard Simmons and the Silver Foxes. Okay, you're probably thinking, why on earth did I grab this? Well, the reason why is because there's this YouTube channel that I'm a big fan of. It's called Red Letter Media. And they have this segment called The Wheel of the Worst. And they covered not this exact video, but it was like a similar workout video with the Silver Foxes. If you don't know the Silver Foxes, I think it's like the parents of famous actors like Al Pacino and Sylvester Stallone. It's like the Silver Foxes are the parents of these actors. And they put out a video where it was like a workout video and it was embarrassing. And I remember seeing this exact video on one of their segments, but they never watched it. So I thought I'd go ahead and grab it and maybe I'll watch it. And to be honest with you, I'll probably sell it on eBay or something afterwards because I don't have a use for this thing. I just grabbed it because I thought it'd be funny. And at my Goodwill, things are about $1 a piece. So it's like a low stakes kind of gamble. Okay, next up, another classic. This is called Abe Lincoln in Illinois. Okay. So, you know, like I said earlier, I want to explore a lot more classic cinema. That's my main area that I haven't checked out yet. So I thought it was worth a shot looking at. So we got Ruth Gordon. I know Ruth Gordon. She was in Harold and Maude, which is a really good movie. One of the first films I ever saw on Laserdisc. It might have been the first, but Abe Lincoln in Illinois. So, yeah, it looks like an Abraham Lincoln film. Well, duh. Abe Lincoln in Illinois. So, yeah, Abe Lincoln, I'm definitely curious about exploring, you know, the history of Abraham Lincoln. I've been getting more into, you know, history and learning about, you know, the past because I'm sure you guys have heard about how necessary it is to, you know, learn about history so we can learn from humanity's mistakes. And so we don't, and, you know, to learn so we don't find ourselves repeating ourselves. So, but I don't know, it's a little off topic. I don't know, this movie looks like this movie looks like it'd be pretty interesting. Let's see if I can find the year. 1940 copyright, so I guess it was 1940, I suppose. It looked like it might have got a few Oscar nominations. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Nominated for 2 Academy Awards, Best Cinematography, and Best Actor. So, yeah, I never really heard of this, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay, oh, this looks funny. Nico the Unicorn. Okay, you know, just another, like, kid and animal kind of movie. I don't know. I checked this out, and it looked pretty hilarious. Let's see. 95 minutes. Very nice. So, Nico the Unicorn. What does it say? A heroic adventure of a boy who had the courage to dream. Sounds funny. Okay. All right, so I was just taking a look at all the clips that I've put together so far, and I just realized that I'm about to hit 10 minutes. I think this is long enough for my first video. So I have some more tapes I'm going to go through, but I'll put those together in another video. So this is just going to be a part 1, and just to give you an idea of what to expect for the next one, Elvis Spin Out. Elvis, or should I say Elvis in the movie Spin Out. I found a couple of Elvis tapes that are still in the plastic wrapping, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna talk more about this one in an upcoming video. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, and have a great day.